from Group 3, conducting of 3 members. I'm Arin Amalina.
And I'm Physical Media Putri.
I'm Untadila.
Well, today we will share our observation experience about teachers' awareness of global Englishes at SMKN 1 Banyuwangi.
Before starting our observation, we asked for permission from the school. We explained our purpose and the plan for our activity. The school was very open and supportive of our project. After getting permission, we talked with several English teachers to make sure the schedule and process would run smoothly. Our first interview was with Miss Pauline. She explained that English has now become a global language. According to her, students are exposed to different accents and cultures from around the world every day through the internet and social media. Miss Pauline tries to introduce the variety of English, not only British or American English, but also other varieties used in Asian countries and even in Indonesia. In her teaching, she often uses materials from many international sources such as videos with different accents or articles from foreign websites. Miss Pauline also encourages students not to be afraid to speak with their own accents because the most important thing is that they can communicate well and with confidence. She believes that by exposing students to different accents and cultures, they will be more prepared to communicate with people from all over the world. Miss Pauline shared that she sometimes invites students to watch short video or listen to audio recordings from various English-speaking countries and then discuss the differences they notice. She also mentioned that she often gives students group projects where they have to research and present about English as it. She also mentioned that she often gives students group projects where they have to research and present about English as it is used in different countries. This way, students not only learn about language but also about cultural differences and global communication. Our second interview was with Miss Ani Eka. She is very aware of the importance of adapting English materials to the needs of students, especially in vocational high school. In her class, she focuses more on vocabulary that is relevant to the students' major. For example, culinary. Miss Ani Eka uses the British Council website and videos with American accents to enrich her teaching materials. She starts the lesson with a grading in English and explains the learning objectives for the day. During the lesson, Miss Ani Eka introduced new vocabulary, but she does not focus on only one accent. She adjusts her teaching to the needs of the students and their majors. When students ask about accents differences, she explained that English can be used with many accents as long as the meaning is clear. Miss Ani Eka also used group discussion and game-based learning to make students more active and motivated. At the end of the lesson, she always reviews the materials and emphasizes the importance of understanding how English is used in the real world. She told us that she often organizes role-play activities where students practice using English in real-life situations, such as ordering food in a restaurant or giving instruction in a kitchen. Miss Ani Eka believes that by making lessons practical and relevant to students' future careers, they become more interested and confident in using English. She also encouraged students to watch cooking shows or read recipes in English so they can learn both language and professional skills at the same time. Our third interview was with Miss Yuma. She always tries to keep up with the development of English in the world. According to her, students must be ready to face global challenges where English is used by many people from different countries with different accents and cultures. In her teaching, Miss Yuma followed the learning outcomes set by government, but she also adapts the materials to fit the needs of each vocational program. For example, for technical majors, she focuses more on technical vocabulary and communication in the workplace. Ms. Yuma also encouraged students not to be afraid to use English with their own accents because the most important thing is that they can communicate well and with confidence. She shared that she often brings real-world examples into the classrooms, much as technical she shared, such as technical manuals or workplace conversation to help students understand how English is used in their future jobs. Ms. Yuma also encouraged students to use online resources and join international forums or communities to practice their English outside the classrooms. Our third interview was with Miss Chitra. According to Miss Chitra, English has indeed become a global language used by many people from different countries. In her teaching, she often uses materials from many sources, including videos with different accents and articles from international websites. She believes that exposing students to a variety of English accent and cultural perspective helps them become more adaptable and confident in real-world communication. Ms. Chitra also divides students into groups based on their English proficiency. For example, group B1 and B2, so that students with higher abilities can help their friends. She finds that this peer support system is very effective, as students feel more comfortable learning from their classmates and are more willing to participate. In her teaching, she emphasizes vocabulary and communication skills, especially those relevant to the students' majors. She customizes her lessons to include practical vocabulary and scenarios that students might encounter in their future careers. Ms. Chitra always encourages students to speak bravely and not be afraid to make mistakes, because she believes that making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process. She creates a classroom atmosphere where students feel safe to express themselves and ask questions. She often reminds her students that everyone learns at their own pace and that the most important thing is to keep trying and improving. She told us that she often uses peer teaching, where students take turns leading discussions or presenting topics to the class. Ms. Chitra believes that this method helps students build confidence and learn from each other. By giving students the opportunity to teach their peers, they develop a deeper understanding of the material and become more engaged in the learning process. Ms. Chitra also organizes language games and competitions to make learning more fun and engaging. These activities not only help students practice their English skills, but also encourage teamwork and creativity. She believes that a positive, supportive learning environment is essential for student motivation and success. In addition, Ms. Chitra sometimes invites guest speakers such as alumni or professionals from different fields to share their experience and insight with the students. She believes that hearing from real-life role models can inspire students and help them see the partial value of English in their future careers. Overall, Ms. Chitra's approach to teaching English is student-centered and focused on real-life communication. She strives to create a classroom where students feel valued, supported, and motivated to reach their full potential. By combining a variety of teaching methods and resources, she helps her students become confident and competent English speakers who are ready to face the challenges of a globalized world. From our interviews with all 4 English teachers at SMKN 1 Banyuwangi, we learned many different views about their awareness of global Englishes. All teachers follow the learning outcomes set by the government, but they also adopt their teaching materials and methods to fit the needs of each vocational program. They use learning materials from many international sources, introduce different English accents, and encourage students to communicate confidently.
Was the observation we conducted. In conclusion, teacher awareness of global English is very important for improving the quality of English language teaching in Indonesia.
Thank you to everyone who has support us, especially the teacher at SMKN 1 Banyuwangi and our supervising teacher, Mr. Abdurrahman, MPD. See you next time.